I heard from Allen on this. Is Kyle Larson the best driver in America today?
Well, he's out there trying to show he is. He's doing a pretty good job of it too.
Yeah.
So he's quite a talent. I got to watch him when he first started in Northern California, and he was pretty good from the start. But he's just one of those drivers that started out, quarter midgets and stuff like that, and loved the dirt track racing, and then got into sprint cars and running bull rings at Chico and all around Northern California, and just kept on going.
Yeah, he kept on going, all right. So you do every now and then go out to Bloomington Speedway just for fun, or
not very often?
Not very often.
No, I go up to the Dad's Memorial Race about every year. And that's occasionally I sneak up there and watch a little bit, but not too much. I don't go to too many races. I always go down to Volusia. Me and Kenny and 4 or 5 other couples have us a little.
He told me to ask you about that.
We all live around each other and fix food and eat and have a good time.
Well, Schrader called me yesterday and said, ask him about the broken down motorhome. And apparently when you got to Volusia, they had a camper all set up for you because you didn't make it in the motorhome.
No, I had a little trouble. I hit a big chug hole right before I got to Nashville, and I don't know, did something to the transmission. It wasn't a big fix because they ended up just knocked a couple heads off the boat. We figured to knock the seal out of it, so it broke down, and I just said, Craig and Mikey hadn't left the shop here yet, so I called them and told them to bring the dually down. I was just going to go back home and wait until they, could get time to look at it. And Kenny and everybody else immediately started calling and said it's not acceptable to turn around and go back home. So I wasn't going to get any sleep until I told them I'd come down. I don't think they had a camper ready for me, but when I did pull in, they was plugging it in. They was just delivered it.
Oh, that's cool.
So we had a good time. I said, well, let's get it next year and I'll just fly down here.
Does you get along well with Schrader? You guys are buds, right?
Schrader I get along real well with Kenny. Me and Kenny's never. We always was a different place in racing, but we bought motorhomes, got motorhomes from the same places at the same time, and of course Kenny, when he won his first USAC championship, I'd won a World of Outlaw champ. I've just known Kenny forever.
Ever, yeah. What's a bigger race, the Daytona 500 or the Indianapolis 500?
It depends on whose mouth is coming out like it. You know what I mean? You're always going to have that. If you're around any race, I'm sure they're going to say 500. The Indianapolis 500. Around stock car racing, they're going to say Daytona.
Sure.
Now, I mean, they're both big races. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Understood. What a thrill! I know you finished 14th in the Indianapolis 500, something like that? Or?
Yeah, I was running a little better than that, but I sort of had a little bit of, we'd knocked the nose wing off and I had a push, and somehow I hit a car coming in the pits. I was pushing so bad that I ran over him on right to the white flag lamp or something. So I lost a few positions there at the end, not too many. It was an opportunity. That's when they had to split, and Tony George called me then and asked me if I wanted to come up and race. I said, well, I think that was one of my first sayings when I went to the first grade. Other than that, that's probably the other thing I said. I was going to run Indianapolis 500 someday. So I got the opportunity to do it right then. So it was. I never did get around Indy cars a whole lot. Once I started making some money in the sprint cars,
you didn't need to.
Because it was hard to give up.
Yeah. I mean, was that terrifying to be on the grid for the Indianapolis 500? You talk about nerves. I mean, were you excited, scared? Where were you?
It really wasn't. It was.
No.
I mean, of course, I wasn't expected to do a whole lot, so it didn't matter. I was out there to be a front runner, anyways.
Yeah, I get it, but it's still cool to say I drove in the Indianapolis 500. I think it's the biggest race in the world. That's.
Well, it's
probably
my opinion. It would be too. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's still the largest single-day sporting event. Listen, gang, I want to thank you so much for your time today. I so appreciate it. I know you don't do this every day, Steve. I'm very grateful that I got in the gate somehow. I'm so grateful.
Well, it's
I
hard
appreciate it.
It's as I lost my hearing, and later on, it's pretty tough. I can't sit down with the hearing aids, and as long as there's no background noise, and do it. You know, I have no problems as long as we've got headsets on, doing things, but when it's sort of one-on-one like this, it's a little tough. But
Yeah.
I had a bit of problems there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time today. It's been a real thrill for me.
Well, no, it's no problems. You've got a pretty good reputation from all my buddies anyway, so because they've been about ready to choke me because I haven't done anything.
I do want to apologize for that because I've been working on you for 2 years now, and I know through Schrader and Allen Barr and whoever else, I know you finally just put your arms up and said, "All right, I'll do it." But I thank you.
I will tell you, if it wasn't for Allen and probably Ken Schrader
I know.
and Tim Wilkerson,
It wasn't
I
gonna
probably wouldn't
happen.
been sitting here. And not because I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy stuff like this, but it's
How did I get in? Just because your friends kept pounding on you?
yeah,
Basically?
Yeah, and then Doug Van Dever stopped by. As long as we sit down and it's nice and peaceful in the background, I don't mind doing anything.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
No.
Thank you so much.
I just know how much you do miss that motorcycle ride because I know how much you like to love the ride.
Oh, man.
Oh, didn't tell you about splattering me stinking ass dirt there was.
I want to hear about it then.
I don't tell. I don't tell.
It was the nastiest smelling stuff, and he was waiting on me, just waiting on me. I did pick the pace up a little bit, and I come around the corner, and he's in this big mud hole, and he just covers me up.
That had to have been a good moment for you,
man,
Alan.
just-
Oh, it's good. Wasn't a word for it.
Covered Steve Kinser with mud. How about that?
I've been hit with a lot of mud, just nothing that smelled that bad. And he knew every little spot there was, that him and all his club members, they knew every spot there was a runner, so he'd keep a pretty good pace with me too. I'll scoot right around on that motorcycle.
I got him good. About as good as I ever got anybody.
That had to feel good, Alan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hate it now, but
No.
I done that. Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
He set me up all the way.
Boy, he fell for it, too.
What-
That time I got beat with me. That's what time Bergen did it.
What's your dad doing today? Butch.
dad?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably sitting
Tell him
at Dairy
stories?
Queen. Probably sitting at Dairy Queen.
Oh, with Tony Stewart.
Oh, we're taking a nap.
Yeah.
He takes a nap at 1 o'clock till
That
4.
one, Alan knows
What's
better.
wrong with that?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Butch Wilkerson is out. 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
don't call him or nothing.
All right.
Call and get him up.
Gonna get to go see the trophy room at Steve Kinser's house. How cool is that, huh? Beautiful piece of property he's got here. I love it. How long have you lived here?
Oh, this house is about 40 years old.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Beautiful house.
I haven't lived here much in it.
I know.
David, can you let these dogs out for a little
They
bit?
don't bother me.
Most of these are all national stuffs. And then David's dad painted that. This is what picture I like here.
Oh, that's
Got all
cool.
the little midgets and stuff.
Oh, the old open wheel without the cages.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Dana's uncle's, he does a lot of, or dead, he's passed away now, but he does a lot of different things. These are all sort of little legendary cars back from the midgets and the stuff.
Yeah, that's really
all that
neat.
stuff.
You were with Valvoline for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, I was with Valvoline, Quaker. I was with Quaker State a lot longer than Valvoline.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was with Quaker State longest. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. You won an IROC race, didn't you? Talladega?
No, Daytona.
Daytona.
No, Talladega.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the only chance I had to lose. I didn't have enough seat time to go to Darlington or anything like that. So we got pictures. I don't know which pictures of Earnhardt and all. They're all buried and stuff. Just different stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I just got stuff hidden around everywhere. There's stuff every place. There's Jeff and Junior. There's one down there with Earnhardt too and stuff, but I don't know where.
Did you get along well with Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, Dale, we spoke and stuff, but I didn't know him that well. You
Yeah,
know,
right, right.
We both had our own careers going, so.
Sure, sure. I remember him at, I think it was Talladega somewhere, one of your first IROC races, and he won the race. And one of the first things Dale Earnhardt Sr. said in Victory Lane was, "How'd Kinser do?"
He was, you know, of course we're close to the same age, and our fathers had raced before, so we're sort of a grew up around the same situation. You know, we had both of our dads had struggled to make livings for everybody and tried to race on the side and try to run their own race cars and get into different things. So sort of come in the same era.
Sure. Hi. You's a good-looking dogs. Yes, you are. You're a good-looking pupper. No, they don't have to get down. I love dogs. I'm not worried about it. You're a good-looking pupper. Yes, you are. Is that like a doodle dog or a labradoodle or something?
Yep, that's what they are.
Yeah.